And what's going on, man? I bet a lot of y'all don't remember that theme song right there. But a lot of y'all don't remember that theme song right there. How about this one right here? Who remember this one? Honey Badger, what's going on? Island Trucker, what's going on with you? I'm just reminiscing on some old wrestling theme songs when wrestling was wrestling. Now it's all a show. Right? So what's going on with everybody? We here chilling. You guys see the I had a question up here, but the question disappeared. Um, we here chilling, man. You guys seen the picture. The reason I put that picture up there, I'm currently debating, and you guys can help me out on the debate. I'm currently debating on whether to get a pit bull or a Rottweiler. So you guys seen those pit bull and the Rottweiler in the picture getting along. Um, we all know that. What's going on, Skins fans? We all know that they really don't get along. So I'm currently debating on which one I should get, whether a pit bull or a Rottweiler. And I'm gonna get one. Oh, Skins fans say a Rottie. Well, you know, both of them are like bad dogs, but they can be trained from a puppy and stuff like that. But I was kind of leaning towards a pit because I had a pit before, and people got this big misconception about pit bulls that they're bad dogs. But one thing I know, if you train pit bull and take care of them and just give them love and treat them the right, they're gonna be very good dogs. You know. Oh, you got a rat terrier. You got a little baby dog, man. We're talking about real dogs. Honey Badger say a Rottweiler, but you got to be alpha over it. Oh, you said a Rottweiler can run you over if you're not like the alpha dog. But I'm still debating though because I had a because Alan, you got three pits right now. That's what's up, man. The pit I had my pit I had like 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I had a black and white pit, man. My dog, she was all black. She was all white, and she had like a big black around her eyes, and it was a nice dog, man. And left it in the backyard one day, and Came home and it was gone. Somebody stole it. How you doing, Brooklyn? But we talking about real dogs. We're not talking about no no rat terrier. I don't even think rat terrier weighs a pound. How much pounds your dog weigh, Dirty Bro? We're talking about real dogs here, man. Oh, Texas Maryland, I appreciate you for donating to back to school drive. I appreciate that. Yeah, pits are lovable, but you gotta know how to pits are lovable, but they can also be deadly. You gotta know how to you really gotta know how to take care of your pit bull, man. You know? And a lot of people they got the like I was watching this YouTuber video the other day and he had a couple pit bulls, but he had them pit bulls like chained up and locked up in this little cage and stuff like that. I can't watch stuff like that, man. You gotta your dog's gotta be free, man. You know? I haven't seen a Rot. You haven't seen a Rottweiler in years? You should have a Rottweiler right in your truck with you. I know both the pit bull and the Rottweilers are protective, really protective of their owner. And it's this other dog I was researching. He got a weird name. I'm trying to remember the name. He got like a Spanish name. I can't even say the name. I'm gonna type the name for y'all because I can't say it. Anthony, what's going on? That's the name right there. I can't say it. I don't even know how to say that name, but that's the name right there. They say them dogs right there are badasses for real. I was looking at I was looking at that dog too. Mastiff. Yeah, I was definitely looking at that dog also. Yeah, they say them dogs are real badasses. Don't forget y'all check out Anthony's face at 1:30. He got the face mom coming up, you know. Cane Corso. That sounds like a big ass dog, Anthony. Cane Corso. Yeah, that looked like a badass dog, Anthony. Yeah, the female get up to 99 pounds, and they say the male gets up to 110 pounds. That's pretty good. Unlike Dirty Bro Dog, Dirty Bro Dog's fully grown gets up to 3 pounds. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, you got a Sheba. Texas Maryland got a Sheba. I gotta look up that dog on Texas. Okay, okay. That's a nice looking dog there. You got Texas Maryland. Look like he'll get up to what about 20, 25 pounds? Not bad. Anthony, your dog is 160 pounds. Golly. No, but all seriousness, Dirty Bro in Brooklyn, how big can your dog get up to? How big can a rat terrier get up to? Isn't the max weight on a rat terrier like I would say about what? I'm not gonna guess. I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. The max weight on a rat terrier is 24 pounds. So that's not bad. Oh, you say she's a big girl? Oh, hold up, man. I got a exclamation thoughts. What's going on? Yo, Texas, Maryland. Um, I appreciate you, man. Trust me, I appreciate you. I just seen the info right now on the GoFundMe account. I appreciate you that. The kids gonna really appreciate that. It's gonna go all in the right places. Trust me. You're a good dude, man. Yeah, but that's why exclamation thoughts. What's going on with you, man? Oh, dirty bro, your dog is 7 pounds right now. Make sure y'all check out support everybody that's in blue and up in here, man. Make sure if anybody that's in blue, make sure you guys get them. You know, make sure you guys get everybody that's in blue, and whoever is not in blue, y'all get them also. You know. What? Close the door, buddy. Don't worry about the light. Close the door. Close the door, buddy. Yeah, man. We definitely yeah, I definitely appreciate that Texan. We're one step closer away from our goal on the first location. Our first location is going to be in Austell, Georgia, where we're going to be giving out back to school supply. And I want to set that up the end of July, so in August we can be busy again on to the next location. You know what I mean? But what brought me here today, you guys seen the topic. I want to talk about the cons of being a local trucker because I know it's a lot of over the road drivers that want to come local, but I want to talk about the cons because I like to be transparent and I like to be open and transparent. So I want to talk about the cons of being a local trucker. But before I do that, because I like old wrestling so much, I appreciate that, Anthony. Because I like old wrestling so much, I'm gonna play a old wrestling theme song, right? And the first person that guess who this is the winner. And I'm gonna pick somebody random, right? Talking about old school wrestling, man. I ain't talking about none of this new age crap. And what you gonna win? I don't know. You gonna win some good luck, I guess. But the first person that gets this wrestler theme song is the winner. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Oh, Skins, you into old school wrestling? And this one is so random. This one is kind of hard. I don't think nobody gonna get that one, man. I don't think nobody gonna get that. I don't think what's going on, Oni. I don't think nobody gonna get that one. Let me make it a little bit easier. 1 second. Cause the reason why that one's so hard because I think that particular wrestler had two songs. That was the first one that he was using. But let me pull up another one. This one should be easy, man. The first person that gets this one is the winner. Hold on. Yeah, that's too old. That's too old thing. You're right. You're right. Hey, if y'all don't know this one, man, if y'all don't know this one, I'm gonna get every single local trucker to come to y'all house, slap y'all, man. Everybody should know this one. Everybody. Everybody. What's going on, CB? Hey, anybody ain't know who that was, man? And back in the days, man, back in the days, we really thought when we took our what was it? Our vitamins and we say our prayers. Man, I really believe in that stuff, man. I really thought we were getting stronger and stuff and all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? But let me get into today's subject though. What I really want to talk about is the who I know it ain't just me, man. Who else thought back in the days when Hulk Hogan used to tell you to take your vitamins and say your prayers and all this stuff? Who thought that really made you stronger and smarter and bigger and faster and all that stuff? The man should have tell us the truth, man. If you want to look stronger and look like me, take some damn steroids, man. You was going around saying all this stuff that wasn't true. He should have been honest. Hey, if you want to look big and strong, take some damn steroids. Nah, he was telling us to take our vitamins and say our prayers and do 100 laps and all this. Man, just tell her to take some damn steroids. Just get to the point. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, back to the topic. Sometimes we get off topic, man. But we got some local truckers in here. I want to talk about the cons to me. Texas Maryland, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, my brother. You have a good rest of your day, man. But the cons of being a local trucker, okay. The number one con to me, there's a couple of local truckers in here that been over the road. But the number one con to me, like sometimes your days are gonna start getting repetitive as a local trucker. You're gonna start doing the same things over and over and over again. And it's gonna start to become like kind of like boring like. So you really gotta make your you gotta do whatever it takes to make it interesting because you're gonna pass the same old school bus. You're gonna see the same old trees every day. You're seeing the same people every day. Seeing the coworkers, the same managers telling you the same exact thing. Um, the same truck, which I mean, over the road guys, they got the same truck anyway. But it's just so repetitive, man, that sometimes it gets so boring. And comparing it to being over the road, you never had 2 days that was the same. Being over the road, if you actually like enjoyed what you was doing, you'll actually take advantage of when you was shut down. Sometimes taking your 34, you'll try to take your 34 at some place that was like pretty decent, and get out the truck and go explore a new city or stuff like that. I used to take advantage of that. So that'd be the number one con to me of being local is just doing the same stuff every single day. Hey, Dirty Bro, you got jokes today, man. You ain't going OTR. You ain't going. You must want Brooklyn to slice you up, man. Slice you up and dice you up. You ain't going nowhere. If you even say that over the road, again, Brooklyn going. All right, I don't even gotta tell you, but yeah, that's a number one. And the other con of being local is that your paychecks are so predictable, which is not a bad thing. That can be a good thing also because you can pretty much like plan things out. But the beauty thing about being over the road, today I'm kind of shining some spotlight on over the road drivers. The beauty thing about, and y'all don't forget Anthony Facer coming up at 1:30, and he got his Teespring shirt up in here, so y'all go check that out. And don't forget to check out my GoFundMe page where we got our we got our back to school supply going on. Egner, what's going on? I'm kind of like shining some light on the over the road truckers today because I'm local, but I'm talking about the good experience I had when I was over the road. How you doing, Eats? So the the thing is like our paychecks are so predictable that you can just like wake up and roll out of bed, and at the end of the week, you know what you're gonna make. And being over the road, like your paychecks was not predictable. Maybe say for instance we made $10 a week, right? And the owner over the road trucker, they could have a week where boom, it was just an amazing week where every day was so amazing that they had a lot of miles and no held up. And that one week they made so much money that is so crazy. They have a couple weeks. Over the road truckers have like a good 5 to 15 of those weeks a year. You know what I mean? So that's another major thing out there. Egner Gomez say he like layover routes instead of local. I love layover routes, man. The reason I love layover route, Egner, is because when you do a layover route as a local trucker, you don't have to worry about taking out all those cases for the week because you have a day where you pretty much don't have no cases. You have a one whole day of just driving. And exclamation thought said a key thing about over the road trucking as far as local trucking, he's waking up in a different city and sleeping in another. And if you want to see the country, that's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Anthony said he loved layovers too. He's doing one Monday. So Brooke, I appreciate that donation. Brooke donated I'm not gonna say the amount, but I appreciate that donation. If y'all want to make a donation, click on the link. GoFundMe, helping our kids succeed. We're raising money for back to school supply, and we gonna do it. We gonna do it. You know what I mean? So another thing that about local, the cons about being a local trucker, food grade tank is the way to go. Alan Vickers, can you elaborate on that, please, sir? What do you mean it's the way to go? Are you saying it's a good job? Um, are you guys local? Or are you guys over the road? Um, what's but all right, check it out. Right, another thing about local trucking compared to over the road trucking. Right, another con is yo, we are so much in a rush as a local driver. Once you wake up and you get to work, like you're so in a rush, man. The damn. I'm gonna get to the Anthony. I'm gonna get to the pros in a minute. You're so in a rush, and over the road drivers, they're so much chill, man, because like all they're doing is their job. They're not like worrying about the home front. It's not much they can do. All they can pretty much do is call home and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's and You guys get to eat at different type of restaurant. I ain't talking about the truck stop. Everybody know the truck stop restaurant's pretty much garbage. I always tell everybody, man, once you at the truck stop, get out of the truck. You got Uber nowadays. You got Uber. You got Lyft. You got all these stuff, man. Get out there, explore. Um, don't go nowhere dangerous. If it's too cheap, stay away. Just try to get to you like a nice restaurant. I'm not telling you to do this every day. Just do it on the weekends when you're doing your 34. Just get out there, go to a nice restaurant, walk around in the mall for a minute. You know, just live some life, man. Just don't be laying up in that truck for the 34 hours that you got. You know what I mean? Like with local hauling milk that went OTR for a while, hauling anything food grade. What's going on, Jay? So any local trucker in here, man, that got any cons before I get to the pros about about local trucking, go ahead and let me know, man, before we go ahead and get to the pros. So another con, a major con I think about local trucking is guys, man. When you work with a bunch of guys that gossip like gossip girls, like a bunch of men that you work with. Believe it or not, people, guys, they gossip way more than women, man. It's terrible. It's right now we got this dude where I work. He's like a little girl, man, and believe it or not, he's like over 50 years old. He just gossip about everybody, man. Sometimes I want to go to work and I want to punch him dead in the mouth, but the good Lord told me, hey, don't punch him, man. Just keep on pushing, keep on doing what you're doing. Don't go back to your old ways. Don't punch him. Don't slap him. Don't pick up a brick and hit him. Don't drop it on his head. Just be right and do right. And but sometimes I'd be like, yo, God, let me hit him one time. And he'd be like, just hey, don't hit him. Do not hit him. And I just let him talk. Gossip girls, man. A lot of guys, man, locally, cause they see you every day and stuff. They just talk, man. They want to know how you afforded that car. They want to know what kind of route you're on. How much money you making? Are you making more money than me? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Oh, you guys check this out, right? Um, we got Eats with Fifi say she was thinking about starting a food truck and go around to different truck stops. I thought about offering healthy meal options. Would truckers be interested in food service at their truck stop? I think they'll definitely will, but you have to promote your business a different type of way. You definitely have to get your promote your business a different type of way, meaning that I think the truck stop they won't let you on their property to sell your food. They wouldn't want you on their property. But it's a good idea and you can always be on the outside of the property. They can't stop you from delivering. You know what I mean? They can't stop you from going in there and delivering to a trucker because you'll be just like a delivery person. Um, to give you an example, I remember when Old Rudy's, who in here know about Old Rudy's up there in Jackson, Georgia? I remember a long time ago when Old Rudy's, they been what started, but they wasn't that big right away. He wasn't on the truck stop, but he had a van, and there was like one. I'm trying to remember how many truck stops there's around there. One, two, three. There's three truck stop around where old Rudy's is, right? Now old Rudy's would drive his white van. He had a CB in his truck, and people would take their order and he'll drive it around to the truck stop and deliver it to them. Truckers would eat anything that's not from the. If your food is good, it's gonna sell. Truckers are looking for healthier food. They'll support you. I don't know where you live, but they'll definitely support you. It's a bunch of truck drivers right now. If I go down there to my closest truck stop right now, and I just say, hey, I'm selling some curry chicken and some white rice. I guarantee you, I'm making money because they don't want to eat that stuff coming out the truck stop every day. They want to eat some good and healthy food, you know. They really don't want to eat that garbage every day. Oh, Rudy's Island Trucker said he got a load now charging you $15 a part, and that gets you a plate of food. Yeah, and that's pretty good. Like old Rudy's, he'll charge you $15 a part, and that $15 is going to a plate of food. And if you don't want nothing to eat, you just pay the $15 on park for the night. But if you buy something, you don't have to pay the park. I appreciate you Eats with Fifi. You're in Dallas, man. Oh my God, you're in the perfect city. Come on now, get your business started already. Keep me updated. You don't even got to get the truck right away. Just get your little van, cook you up some food, go to those truck stops, go to those truck stops in your area. By me remembering well, I know it's a couple truck stops in your area. I know you got a Pilot there. I'm trying to look up the truck stop right now. I'm trying to remember. You got TA, you got Flying J, you got Pilot. Pilot's on Lancaster Road, South Lancaster Road. Um, come on, man. You on? All I can say to you is, Fifi, when you get rich, just remember me. How you doing there, Shape World? Because with an idea like that, you'll definitely blow up. Because like a lot of truckers, they don't want to go on an Uber and go get something to eat. A lot of truck drivers don't really want what the truck stops really got going on. So all you gotta do is make up some cards or some flyers or whatever. Let the guys know whenever they come to Dallas, to give you a shout and make up some meals or whatever, and just make some friends with a couple of the cashiers. I would make some friends with a couple of cashiers, and to talk to them on the side and say, hey, plug me and blah 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 blah. And, you know, if you want to get them a kickback or whatever, just go ahead. You know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely good in Dallas, man. You got on the weekends. I estimate it's so many drivers on the weekend. This is it's crazy. I mean, to give you an idea how food makes money, my sister and my mother, they just started a fish fry every other weekend, and they do a lot of food. They do curry chicken, curry goat, all that type of stuff. And their first week was last week, and they made $700 on their first day. So anything that had to do with food, if it's good, it's gonna sell. Island truckers say that truck stop on exit 472, nobody would bother you. Anthony say money talks. Oh, CB, you'll give her free promo. Yeah, she'll get, and I definitely, we definitely give you some promo. We'll definitely give you some promo. I'll get all my Dallas connection, give you promo. Everybody, every trucker, because the beautiful thing about truck drivers, I don't care where you say you like to drive. If you like to drive in the Northeast, if you're a Southeast driver, everybody go through Texas. There ain't no getting around Dallas, Texas. If you're over the road trucker right now and you ain't never been to Dallas, Texas, man, you need to slap yourself one time. Everybody go through Texas. Everybody go through Texas. And when I say it's certain cities as an over the road trucker, yeah, that's what I told her. Island trucker start out her car, started out her car, and she'll definitely go bigger. It's one thing as a over the road trucker. It's a couple cities that you just will go through JR Life, what's going on, man? And the Dallas, one being Dallas, another being Atlanta. I'm talking more on my region, you know. So when we come to Dallas now for truckers feeding the homeless, um, I gave you all the plugs, so I'm expecting some free food. You know, yeah, Atlanta, Dallas, Memphis, and Birmingham. You definitely, if you live in those areas and you got the idea of coming up with a nice restaurant or something like that, you'll definitely make money, man. You know, definitely. Roosevelt, Wagwan, Youth, what's going on over there? PA, how you doing there? Yeah, but before I go on my next topic, oh, a lady used to do that at Decatur terminal. That's what's up, man. Yeah, them food people be making money, man. Them food people definitely be making money. Y'all don't forget to go over to Anthony's store, or Teespring. Anything y'all got up in here want to post, y'all keep posting it. We're gonna keep sending people your way. Fifi can be like homeboy on she with the food truck. Oh, you said it's a Jamaican restaurant 2 miles from the Yeah, we doing but right now we doing before I go to my next topic. Yeah, Roosevelt, we gotta stay with the topics, man. We got to, man. But before I change, today we doing old school wrestling theme songs. I'm just gonna play a theme song real quick. I'm not gonna play all of it, and you guys are gonna win some good luck for the rest of the day. That's what I'm giving away. So before I change the topic, let me play the theme song real quick. And this one is so easy. This one is so easy. I can't even play all of it. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it, less than 5 seconds before we change the topic today. And that's all y'all get. That's all y'all get out of that one. See Anthony, he be watching. You got it. You got it, Anthony. That one was too easy. But yeah. Today though, I was giving y'all the cons about being a local trucker, and before I go into the pros, there's something I want to talk about local trucking before I get into the pros, and that's there's one thing I don't like about local trucking, and all local truckers can agree with me. It's a lot of ass kissing that goes on, man, and I've seen it over and over again. Ass kissing don't get you nowhere. It really don't. Like at the end, you're gonna lose at the end. You don't have to come to a workplace and kiss ass to get to where you want to go, man. Just be yourself, do your work, and take your time. Everything gonna be all right. If you making $1 for the week and you want to get to that $5 mark, just take your time. You're eventually gonna get there, bro. You don't have to kiss ass. You don't have to. excuse me, everybody, but you do not have to bend over. And I see this every day, and this one gets on my nerves, man. Like, yo, you just be yourself, man. Let's just lock in, be respectful, do your job. Everything gonna work out. You don't gotta kiss ass at a workplace. You don't gotta bend over. You don't gotta get on your knees. Just do it right, man. Just believe in God. Everything gonna be all right, man. Y'all don't gotta kiss ass. You know what I mean? What's going on, Kenzie? Like, I don't like ass kisses in the workplace. I can't stand them. Like, sometimes I just want to use a bottle and hit them upside the head with it. But God tell me, hey, don't do it. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. Oh, Anthony, you say some people they like ass kissing. Yeah, man, it's a lot of that goes on the workplace, man. And drivers they think they be getting better loads and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you're just gonna lose because like the day when you kiss ass, right? The day you tell your boss that you can't do something for them, it's gonna be the day when they tell you, yo, that's it, you gotta go. Cause guess what? They're looking for another ass kisser. They're looking for somebody else to bend over. They're looking for somebody else to get on their knees. So nah, just go to the workplace, be respectful, do what you gotta do, stay locked in, respect who respects you. If somebody don't respect you, don't respect them. If you got a manager that talk to you like you're a piece of crap, guess what? Talk to them like they're a piece of crap. If they got a problem with that, tell them, hey, let's go see your boss then. Let's let them know how you talk to your employee. Ain't gonna be no ass kissing, man. None of that. We don't do that right here. We're professional. No, you crazy? Roosevelt, you say, hell no, I ain't mopping no floor and stacking no oil when I deliver. You crazy? Ain't gonna be none of that, bro. None of that. You trying to describe somebody there, boy. I know who I know who you trying to describe. Yeah, but I ain't gonna be none of that extraness, man. The only thing I do though, I don't call this no ass kissing, but say I deliver to a restaurant, right? And if the food looks really good and the chef tells me, hey, if you throw them extra boxes in the cooler for me, I'll whip you up something to eat. That's not ass kissing, man. That's called negotiation. You know what I mean? I'll negotiate for us. I negotiate for a plate of food. Now I'll do that. You know what I mean? That's smart negotiation right there. That's way different from ass kissing, man. You know, like the first company I was ever leased on to, Exact Transportation, out of Lakeland, Georgia. No, Lakeland, Florida. My bad. I had my truck over there, right? And I noticed some of the guys they was getting good loads. You guys can see me keep turning around. My mic over that way. I noticed some of the guys they was getting good loads, right? And my loads were shitty. And so I asked one guy one day, I'm like, yo, what I gotta do for some of these good loads? And he was like, man, he don't know, but every now and then I just have lunch with my dispatcher and I just give her a $500 handshake. And I looked at him. I swear to God, I was lost. I was like, "What's a $500 handshake?" And we're like, "Man, sometimes you just gotta take care of them." And I was still lost. I'm like, "What do you mean you gotta take care of them? Just come at me straight." They're like, "Man, you gotta pay your dispatchers, dog." And I'm like, "Yo, I thought they get paid though. What are you talking about?" And he was like, "You gotta pay your dispatchers." And I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna be a broke owner operator because I ain't giving no dispatcher nothing. They're supposed to be over there doing their job." That's how I ended up leaving that company. I'm not saying you can't make money with Exact Transportation, but I know back then I wasn't making no money. Pierre Hillbilly said, I have always told my boss where the bear does his business. This has got me further where I work than the ass kissers have got. Yeah, ass kissers, they fall off. They definitely fall off. You know what I mean? They go away quick because there's no respect for them. No respect for them in the game whatsoever. You I mean, I have zero. If you're an ass kisser, now is the time. Just go ahead and let us know if you're an ass kisser. We got 20 people up in here. We all can pray for you. You can change your life. We'll give you tips on how not to become an ass kisser. If you're the type of worker that thinks that you need to bend over to get a raise, now's your time to turn your life around. You don't got to do that. There's other ways of doing that. You need to turn your life around. You don't got to be an ass kisser to make it. You can actually go to work and do your job and be all right. Oh, you're right about that. You're right about that. Dirty. You can be being nice can definitely save you a lot of money on food, especially delivering to restaurants and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I definitely take advantage of free food, but that's not kissing ass. That's called negotiation. Go ahead, Anthony. Yeah, go ahead with your question, Anthony. And y'all don't forget we got Anthony Facer coming up at 1:30. Face mob. Or you said would any driver now pay for trucking information? Um, oh, you're saying would anybody right now pay for trucking information? Do you got people charging to give truckers information? Cause I wouldn't charge nobody nothing, man. But I think I don't really listen to too many YouTubers that always talking about money. I listen to a lot of YouTubers, but the ones that always talking about money and stuff, I think the last time I checked, the only person I remember charging people for information or selling mentorship, selling mentorship. Hey, any new truckers out there that want to buy mentorship, let me know. I'll sell y'all some damn mentorship. But nah, I would tell a new truck driver that you don't need to buy none of that, man. Just find yourself some real YouTubers, man, and just ask them a question, man. We're here. We'll be happy to answer your question, man. Everybody up in here that's in blue, man. We'll answer your question for free. Like we don't want nothing. We want zero, zilch. You know what I mean? Like, why should we charge you to tell you where to go to school? And why should we charge you to tell you what type of truck to buy? I find that hilarious, man. You know what I mean? So I definitely, I definitely, oh, I definitely, don't get that at all. Yeah, you'll definitely find information for free, man. Oh, Jay True said, Jay True said he being nice to the wife and seeing if she'll buy lunch. Hey, y'all give a thumbs up to Brooklyn, man. She just gave a big donation, man, to the back to school drive. I appreciate that. Y'all give a thumbs up for Texas Maryland too. He gave a big donation for our back to school drive. I appreciate those guys. But Anthony, man, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. If you guys want mentorship, man, just reach out to me. Reach out to Anthony. Reach out to Dirty Bro. Reach out to Jay True. Reach out to CB the trucker. The other day, I reached out to Island Trucker. Reach out to everybody that's up in here, man. The other day, somebody went to CB and asked him a question about local trucking, right? And CB thought I'll be a better person to answer the question. So all CB did was transfer that guy over to me, and that's how we can help each other. You know what I mean? Like you go to some of these, like for instance, you go to some of these clowns, and I know clowns are supposed to be in the circus, but nowadays you got a lot of clowns driving truck, unfortunately. But you go to some of these clowns, and you asking some of these clowns, hey, what you think about local trucking? They're gonna look and tell, hey, local trucking for losers, blah blah blah. Come on, man, you can't ask like clowns a question that a regular person supposed to answer. Can't see, you're absolutely right, man. If I ever want to know about a company, that's what I'll do. I'll go to a truck stop, and believe it or not, a lot of people think these truckers don't want to talk. Some of these guys are sitting on a 34-hour reset. They might be in Florida, they might live in damn near Arkansas or Alaska. If you guys don't think they want to talk, you're out of your damn mind. You probably go there and start a conversation and they don't want you to leave. They'll probably tell you what color their checkbook is, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Oh, you didn't get a notification? What's going on? How you doing there this morning? Yeah, Anthony. It is stealing, man. That's definitely what it is. It's stealing, man. You know, I don't get why people do that, man. Why would he charge our trucking brothers and sisters for information that the old school guys back in the days was willing to share with some of us? You know what I mean? If it's not all of us, they was willing to share with some of us, and it was easily able to pass around. NK, how you doing out there? Alan Victor started with a beer company. Everything went up from there. Yeah, you definitely right, man. Drivers will talk your ear off, man. I'm warning you. If you want to know any information about a company, man, just don't look at the look of the driver's face. The look of like some of the time they're just tired. That's why they look so. That's why they have that look like they don't want to talk. Like don't look at that look. Just go up to them and ask them about the company. They'll tell you. They'll definitely tell you. You know what I mean? Just ask them about the company. You know, especially like over the years, the number one drivers that I met that love to talk is the Landstar truckers, man. They are so proud. Landstar truckers will talk your ear off. Yo, when Landstar trucker drivers is finished talking to you, it's like you want to go buy stocks for the company, man. Landstar got the best talking owner operators out there. God damn, they love to talk. They love to talk. And I'm being serious. And I'm talking about like when I just start driving. Cause Landstar is one of them companies that I always wanted to be an owner operator for. And so I remember back in the day that I run into a Landstar truck driver, and you start one little conversation. Yeah, man. Check it out. Check it out. Come here. I just go on my phone and I just book a load. Hey, check it out. Look how much I made last week. I'm like, dude, I believe you, man. I mean, other drivers. Like, yeah, man. I got my computer in my truck. I just fax my load. And I know, I know y'all happy, CB. Hey, the happier you is with your company, man, the more y'all talk, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. That just goes to show you that if you guys just open your mind and talk to people, you don't gotta pay some of these crooked YouTubers for information, man. It's free out there, man. It's free and it's all about networking, man. You don't gotta pay these guys, you know? Like the number one like owner operator companies that love to talk to me. And when it comes to company drivers that love to talk, I would definitely have to give it up to my company where it all started for me. And that's the good old, that's the best company in the world. Anybody can guess what company I started with? CB, except for you. You can't guess. Cause we started from the best company, the best trucking company that was ever built, man. in the U.S. Can't see, you got it right, man. You know what I mean? Us Swift driver, we got Swift running through our veins, and we proud and we let y'all know about it, man. We don't care about what y'all. We don't care how many of our trucks went under low bridges. Um, we don't care how many of our drivers drove the wrong way, how many accidents we get into, how many of our drivers can't back up. We don't care about none of that stuff, man. We care about the opportunity. That Swift gave a lot of us opportunity, man. Swift gave a lot of us opportunity for our. Yeah, yeah, NK. It's okay to network, man. I appreciate you for asking. It's okay to network. Y'all make sure y'all go show NK some love over there and show Turtle Creativity some love over there also. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so Swift gave us the opportunity, and we'll be forever grateful for the opportunity. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's a good or bad. It's the opportunity. Just like for instance, I'm gonna make a drastic comparison. Okay, how you doing there? I'm doing good. Turtle Creativity. I'm gonna make a drastic comparison. Right? Yeah, you're right, PA Hillbilly. If you can't make money with Landstar, then you're doing something wrong. I'm gonna make a drastic comparison between Swift and like real people. Okay, so say you're the worst guy in the world, right? And you don't know how to treat a woman or whatever. You got a bad reputation. All right, Anthony, we'll see you at 1:30 over there, man. And you got a bad reputation, right? And you just the worst guy in the world. You don't clean up after yourself, and you don't all the bad stuff. You don't like to take showers or nothing like that. You just suck. Okay. But say you went on vacation to you know what? I'm gonna leave the country out of this because I don't want to be too rude. I'm just making a drastic comparison. Let's just say you went on vacation to a country, right? And you met this woman, and she want to come to the states because I guess where she lives kind of poor. So she decided to get with you or whatever. And as soon as you get her to the states, she might hang around with you for a little bit, but believe it or not, she's gone before she even get there. But she got to forever be grateful for you because you gave her the opportunity. You gave her the opportunity. She know you was Mr. Wrong, but you gave her the opportunity to come to the States to go find Mr. Right. So it's all about the opportunity, man. Swift gave us the opportunity. Now you got Swift drivers up in here. We got CB. He's with Landstar now. He's with Landstar now. You got me. I'm local food service. You got Jay. He local. Pulling damn containers. You know what I mean? It's all about the opportunity, man. And Schneider. Oh, can't see. Started with Schneider. Schneider give us the opportunity too. So that's why I never disrespect none of the mega carriers because they give a lot of us the opportunity, man. It's up to us to do what we got to do with the opportunity. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I paid $0 for my CDL. I got it all free from Swift. And when I went to school in Tennessee, they even gave us $25 a week, I think, or $50 for the week to eat. And believe it or not, I made that work. Or CB, guys that done that went to other countries and brought back women, and the woman left there. That's what they get, man. You know what I mean? Definitely what they get, man. If you guys are just coming up in here though, oh, military dudes always do that. Yeah, they think they bring back Miss Right. As soon as they bring back Miss Right, them women are gone, man. Trust me. I mean, I be hearing the military stories though. Hey, Them must be the good ones. I be hearing military dudes be leaving babies everywhere, man. Uh, oh, and kid, you went to okay, oh yeah, oh and kid over there networking. That's what's up. Anybody heard about that plane that went down, man? I think it happened last night. A Boeing 737. Let me try to get the story. Try to pull up the story right now. Okay, a Boeing 737 arriving from. Let me get the story right for y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but a Boeing 737 arriving from Guantanamo Bay military station in Cuba went 100 feet off the runway at Naval Air Station Jacksonville and into St. Johns River in Florida on Friday evening. The chartered Miami Air International Flight 293, which was reportedly carrying 136 passengers and 7 crew members, prompted a massive rescue response to the scene, but no fatalities was reported, according to the Jacksonville WJXT Dash TV. The passengers were a mix of military personnel and civilians, the station reported. So, yep, a Boeing 737 went down last night, but nobody went down with it. So thank God for that. I mean, that's definitely a bad news, but with a good ending. We definitely don't want, especially our military personnel, going out like that. Oh, can't see you. You did 9 years in the military. You got. Hey, you better go look for them kids, man. Yeah, turtle creativity. A plane went down, but apparently nobody died. So that's beautiful news. 21 people was rushed to the hospital, though. Know what I mean? But I know CB don't got no baby nowhere. He just got one in the stomach right now. That's it. Yep, another Boeing went down again, NK. Another one went down again. It's been too many of them going down lately. It's crazy, man. I'm glad everybody was. I'm glad everybody was okay though. Somebody put in the message. They put Boeing 737. Boeing 737 added again. Hey, somebody said something funny, right? Because the plane is in the water. Somebody said, this is not funny, but I gotta read it, right? They said, just put the plane in a bag of rice for a few hours. It will be it will be good as new. Some people are stupid. And somebody said, which I believe this one, their plane had little to do with this one. And I definitely believe this one. I don't think the plane had. I think this all got to do with the landing and stuff like that. Yeah, it went off the runway into a river. It was just a mishap. I don't think I don't think it had nothing to do with the plane. I think this was all man right here. You know, look at can't he said he's married with 2 sons. Japan was a long time ago. Hey, you need to go over there and go see them kids you got in Japan, man. Now, if you see them kids turn out to be Bruce Lee, then you're gonna want to turn around and clean them kids. It's gonna be too late, man. You know what I mean? So, for all y'all military dudes, y'all know y'all got a little one out there. Y'all better go claim them before they grow up to be rich and famous. I mean, NK wants to know: is there an election coming up in the U.S.? Where you calling from? I mean, where you from? NK. Yeah, it's always local elections coming up, but as far as the big election, we all know it's gonna be 2020. As far as the candidates, I'm not big on stuff like that, so I couldn't tell you. You know. Oh, you're in Canada. I can't tell you who to vote for. I can't tell you who not to vote for. It's just at the end of the day, as long as they treat people good, that's all that matter. You know what I mean? That's definitely all that matter. And right there, you guys see, I just plugged my GoFundMe for a back to school drive. Um, oh, you from that good? You from the good? You from the good country, man? Y'all country don't ever get into nothing. Canada is like the perfect little stepbrother or the perfect little stepsister that never get in trouble, man. You never hear Canada get into no type of trouble. All we hear about Canada, oh, good health care, just everything that's good, man. You know, we don't never hear nothing too crazy going on in Canada, except for Toronto. Toronto, that's a different story, not Jane Finch. But yeah, from most of the people I talk to that live in Canada, everybody always seem to say Canada's a good place to live. I even follow a truck driver that lives in Canada. You know? What's going on, Jonathan? Yeah, so right now, I'll give you an update on my before we go today. You know, we got Anthony coming up at 1:30. But before we go today, I gotta give y'all an update on our back to school drive, which we're starting early this year. Just helping our kids succeed. We're gonna be donating a lot of school supplies. When I say a lot, we're gonna be donating a lot. I appreciate the subby dubby, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan Reed, OTJB, his live just ended. I was in his live, but I went to do something. I didn't know he was still live. That's a long live, then. Good live, a lot of positive vibes. Yeah, that was a long live. Oh, yeah, I just checked it out. His live was 4 hours. Yeah, that's a long live right there. I think the longest live I ever did was I think I did like a 5 hour live when we was raising money for truckers feeding the homeless. I did like a 5 hour live. And other than that, I think my average live is like around 40 minutes to like an hour now. I like to keep it between 40 minutes and an hour. And right now it's over an hour. And damn, we got some good news, y'all. We got some breaking good news, right? Got some good news. All right, right now, I'm gonna give y'all the news. I'm gonna give y'all an update on on our back to school drive. Right now, we're up. Our goal is to raise $5,000. Right now, we're up to $640. I think that's really good. So we're really doing it. And we got the reason I started so early this year, so we can have a lot of time to get everything in order and to find the right buyer. That was a key thing. Because last year, I think my mistake was, even though I was able to donate back to school supply to over 175 kids, I think my mistake last year was trying to buy everything out of Walmart. Even though Walmart is cheap, but you guys know when you buy things in bulk, you can go to the source. So this year we're trying to go more to the source. You know, 8 hours of live, yeah, I can't do 8 hours of live. I'll run out of things to talk about. Yeah, so we doing good on the back to school drive so far. Right now we're up to $640. Man. That's awesome. Oh, Jonathan Wheeler, we're raising money for. We're doing back to school drive. It's gonna be our first one is gonna be in Austell, Georgia, and then our second one is gonna be in Florida. And then hopefully, if we raise enough money, we're gonna have two more locations. But right now, we only have two locations right now. Hoping for four, but right now, as it stands, it's two locations. Last year, I was able to do 175 kids. So last year was pretty good, and I think this year will be better. You know, because this year I'm actually going to look for more of a wholesale prices. I'm actually going to try to look for wholesale prices. Cause my biggest mistake last year was trying to buy everything out of Walmart, which we all know that Walmart have good prices, but like when you buying things in a bulk, like it'll be smarter to go to the source. You know, that's what I think. I appreciate everybody in here, man. That's networking right now. That's what we all about. Sharing each other's channel, sharing each other's journey, sharing each other's love, man. Sharing each other's struggle, sharing each other's vibe. You know what I mean, sharing recipes. Nah, I ain't sharing my recipe. I got paid for my recipe. You know what I mean, but sharing everything, man. Just sharing our journey, man. And our number one journey is supposed to be the same. Our number one journey is supposed to be happiness, man. There's peace and happiness. You know what I mean? Let me get back to the topic, man. Okay, I got the last. I ain't even, it took me almost 30 minutes to go back on topic. You gotta see how lives can be sometimes. Okay, my last topic was we already touched on the first part of the topics. My last topic for the day is pros of being an over the road driver. And I'm gonna get in that. And you guys know before I get in that, you guys know what I gotta do, right? What we're doing today is I want y'all to guess. We're playing old school wrestlers theme song, and I just want y'all to take a guess of who this particular old school wrestler is. And the winner is gonna have good luck for the rest of the day. So let me see who guessed this old school wrestler theme song. This is a hard one. Yeah, I figured nobody was gonna get that one, but that was hey Chris P, I see your message, but I can't I can't keep that message up. Hey, I figured that one was gonna be hard, but that was Jake the Snake Roberts. I'm gonna give y'all an easier one, man. Before we move on, somebody gotta guess. Before we go into the last topic, somebody gotta guess what wrestler this is. This might be too easy. That was too easy, man. That was like giving candy to a baby. But my last topic gonna be the um the pros of being a over the road tank driver. Jerry, what's going on? I appreciate you joining me, man. The pros of being an over the road driver, and that's basically coming from somebody that was an over the road driver. I'm gonna tell you all my pros when I was an over the road driver. My number one pro is if somebody get their message deleted, no hard feelings. I guess my, my moderators just don't like you got to put that word sub for some reason. YouTube don't like that, so no hard feelings. But I'm seeing all the messages though, so I appreciate y'all for joining. But my number one pro of being an over the road driver, I never had 2 days that was the same, man. It was like I was seeing a different city every day or every other day, and that's the number one thing I liked as an over the road trucker, man. Like I was always in a different city all the time. My days was not predictable. And, when I was an over the road trucker, I used to like run short hauls. I didn't want my loads to be over 500 miles, so I was able to drive and get out of the truck and relax and enjoy my life. And I'm always seeing a different city, meeting new people. I'm not seeing the same old warehouse guys every day and the same old what do you call it, receiving clerk. Cause different people brings out different attitudes. So my number one pro as an over the road driver was just seeing things, man. Just being out there, meeting people. Like that's my number one pro. And another thing as an over the road driver, my other pro, because I was an owner operator. So a pro back then for me was the money. Like to me, it was good money back then. And you was able to make as much money as you want back then with especially running the paper logs, because running the paper logs you was able to kind of like not stress yourself out on driving all day trying to get to some place where you have the paper log. You can kind of like, to me, get more rest. So you was able to make more money to me back then. So that was one of my pros back then of being over the road. Yeah, I was able to make more money as a owner operator back then with paper logs. Now I feel for the guys that have to use electronic logs. Like they really need to look at that system. They really need to revamp that system because when I was using paper log, I was able to drive like 5 hours, get some good sleep, wake back up, and keep on driving. And I was always feeling like energized. Unlike now, like you're trying to get to some place, you gotta drive straight because if you like stop, you gotta reset, you gotta wait again, you have an opportunity to be late. There's a lot of stressed out drivers out here that's driving on these electronic logs, and the problem is, man, we let computers control us so much that it is. I think it's kind of messing up the game. So that's one thing that I miss as a over the road trucker is the paper logs. I mean, Tanker Jerry said that he's running regional You can see different places. I've been local, but regional, New England, all 17 years. So that's definitely another thing, man. And being one of the pros, one of my biggest pros when I was an over the road trucker was being able, because I love to eat, man. I love food. Being able to go to a different restaurant, a different good restaurant that you heard about, being able to actually go there, man. We talking about those famous restaurants. Like in Texas, we hear about the Whataburgers. In Georgia, in Jackson, Georgia, we hear about Old Rudy's. In Houston, probably hit up a couple of those taco stands. We talking about those famous places. When you're in Philly, you got to hit up go get your Philly cheese. I'm talking about stuff like that. You know what I mean? So being able to go to these famous places and actually live it. You know what I mean? Just get out the truck, man. That was one of my pros as an over the road trucker, man. I was always able to get out the truck. I'm not gonna sit in that truck for 34 hours on my reset. I'm gonna get out there and do something. Nowadays, you guys have it so easy. You guys have Uber, you got Lyft. Yeah, we know a lot of bad stuff going on, and lately we lost a couple drivers, but man, just do the right thing and just trust in God. You ain't gonna need no more protection. You're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? So that was my number one thing ever as a over the road trucker, man. So any over the road trucker in here, that feel free to add something that you enjoy about being a over the road trucker. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoy that as an over the road trucker, man. So don't forget, before we sign off, because I'm getting ready to sign off right now, getting ready to go out with the family. They got an Air and Sea show down here today. I'm not gonna get to go to that. I'm not gonna get to go to that, but I wanted to go, but I'm not gonna get to go. Pete Gaming, what's going on with you, man? Exactly, Jonathan. When you over the road, man, you get to go to places that you will never thought in your wildest dreams that you want to go to, man. And that's what I used to love as an over the road trucker, man. People that live there probably take it for granted, but like when you actually go there, man, you really get to enjoy it. Like I seen this over the road trucker the other day. He did a video and of him going to South Beach, and he was so excited, man. And like South Beach is some place like we take for granted because we live down here, but South Beach is like a place where we can go like anywhere. You know what I mean? Like we take Disney World for granted. You know what I mean? And sometimes a truck driver will come down here, they'll bring the family, they'll park the truck for the weekend, and they'll go to Disney World. You know what I mean? But because we live down here, we take that stuff for granted. We don't go as often as we should. We don't really show that places appreciation because it's here. We take all these things for granted, man. Like that's why I always tell people, man, when you want to take a nice vacation, start looking inside your area first, where you live at. Then you expand. Then you start going to different places because there's so many places that you live around, so many things to do that you don't do it because when people think of vacation, they think about going someplace far, or you don't have to go someplace far to have a nice vacation. You can do it right around where you live. Trust me. Oh, you spending the weekend? What's the weekend like in New York City? What to do? What part of New York City you was at? Because I was thinking about going to New York City for a weekend also. I'm glad you brought that up, Jonathan. I was thinking about going to New York City for a weekend. I seen this great hotel I was looking at in damn, what's the place? Manhattan. They had like a pool on the top of the hotel and stuff like that. It's a lot of places I want to visit in New York City. I've been to upstate New York a lot when I used to drive over the road. I've been to Buffalo and just all in places upstate. And I was kind of surprised when I went to upstate New York to see so much farms and so much land and so many plants and so much animals and so much apple farms and so many cows and stuff like that. I wasn't quite thinking about New York to be a place like that, but I would think that hold on, what's going on? Oh, you say Central Park and downtown is busy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Oh, you said I need more than a weekend? I might take a week. I might go there and take a week. Nah, Chris, I ain't going to downtown Detroit, man. You got me messed up. I'm not going to downtown Detroit. Hey, I'm good, man. I already had my run in with Detroit. Like Detroit people, man. In 2006, I had my run in with Detroit. I know what Detroit is all about, and I'm good. I had my run in. Basically, let me tell you a little bit of story about Detroit, right? I was in Detroit. I was with Swift at the time. So I hit up this sports bar, and Miami Heat was playing the Detroit Pistons. And basically, to make a long story short, I almost got jumped because I was excited because Miami Heat was winning. You guys believe that? That's how you guys welcome out of towners in Detroit. They should have been ashamed of themselves. I did the right thing though. I left though. What's going on? What's going on there, James? Appreciate you for joining, man. We just taking up some time before the face mob come on, or before my wife kicked me off of this. But Detroit, though, man, I had my bad run-ins with Detroit. Like, I these guys literally wanted me to shut up because Miami Heat was beating Detroit Pistons. But I did the right thing. I shut up because I was outnumbered, you know. So I was like, and yo, I swear, when Miami Heat like made a bucket, and I think that year we went on to beat the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs. Yo, when the Miami Heat made a bucket, I literally stayed quiet. I ain't saying nothing because I wasn't stupid. You know what I mean? Like these guys were heated for real. You know, and I was like, man, these guys take their sports serious. I mean, and then I didn't have no a lot of knowledge about Detroit, and then after I left, I started learning about how tough of an era I was in and how tough Detroit is. You know, but they were talking crap. I was talking crap back, but when I got back in my truck, I wasn't stupid to talk crap back right away. You know. And the good thing about that year, though, we won the championship. You know, so how you like that, Detroit? Oh, you said Detroit is a lot better now. It ain't as bad as it used to be. Oh, they fixing it up. Oh, that's what's up, man. Well, that's a good thing because when I went there, and this was 2006. This was a long time ago. When I went there and I was driving around, I'm like, man, how they let the city run down like this, man? There was so many old buildings, graffiti on the walls all over the place, and like I'm talking about, I was seeing things I was seeing. I was seeing streets and streets of just old buildings. I'm like, yo, is this a movie? Oh, you gotta get tickets a few months in advance for the Statue of Liberty? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Detroit fans are crazy, man. I do remember that fight. That fight where they got it with Indiana. Back then Reggie Miller was playing, right? And Reggie Miller was acting like he was gonna do something, knowing he wasn't gonna do nothing. Yeah, South Beach is beautiful, but Chris P, I'll give you a hint about Florida though. Some of the best beaches in Florida are not on South Beach. And do your research and you'll find out Florida got some nice ass beaches and they're not on South Beach. You gotta visit the place like Key West. You gotta visit the West Coast. They even got this Siesta Key, just like Anthony say. Some of the best beaches in Florida is, trust me when I tell you this, is definitely not on South Beach. Pensacola Destin Beach. Exactly, Jonathan. That's the name I was looking for. I'm talking about when you talk about beautiful beaches, especially you got Marco Island, Florida, and you got St. Petersburg. You can damn near walk out like half a mile in the ocean. Yo, some of the best beaches. Florida got some of the best beaches. They're not in South Beach. Trust me when I tell you that. Just do your research and just try a different part of Florida, and you're gonna enjoy your trip. I'm telling you, they got this one Fernandina Beach. Have you guys ever heard of Fernandina Beach? I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but you ready? Yes. You don't look ready. Yes, not. I should get shower. You took a shower? Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm coming. Close the door. I'm coming. Yeah, but some of the best beaches are not in South Beach, though. So just remember that. Do your research and you'll thank me later. You know what I mean? Hey, come on, bro. Why you did that? Leave the fan alone. You're gonna get hurt. All right, go get ready. I'm coming. Okay? Close the door. But hey, y'all make sure to check out Anthony Facer channel at 1:30. If y'all new to my channel and never been over to Anthony Facer channel, just tell him I sent you there. I appreciate y'all for joining me. If this is your first time joining me, the other trucker named James Best, I appreciate you for sending some people over here. If you guys never checked out the other trucker named James Best channel, make sure to check out his channel. Y'all check out everybody that's up in here, man. Everybody in blue. Make sure y'all get them. Everybody that's in blue. Anybody that's up in here, man, that made me in blue, you know I gotta stay true and make you a blue. So right now, the other trucker named James, you're also a blue. You know what I mean? Chris P. If you never checked out Anthony Facer, make sure you check him out at 1:30. Tell him I sent you. You say you're from Detroit, so it look like paradise. Yeah, yeah, Chris P. Just try them out, man. All right, Chris P. Let me give you a hint, right? Before I go, write down this place, Margaritaville, Margaritaville in Hollywood, Florida, or Margaritaville in Key West, Florida. Write down those places, check them out, and just thank me later. Okay? Yeah, but those are some of the these are some of the channels that you guys gotta check out. And before I go, there's one other thing I gotta do before I go. What I gotta do? What I gotta do before I go? Okay, that's what I did before I go. I just had to put up my GoFundMe page for my back to school drive. No pressure on none of you guys. If you guys can make a donation to my back to school drive, to our back to school drive, just go ahead and click on the link. What you got to think. It doesn't matter if it's high or low. You'll definitely know where your money is going because we're definitely going to be showing. Last year we did 175 kids, and this year we're going to make sure we donate to a lot more kids. A lot of people say to me, man, hey, why you donating like back to school stuff to kids? And I look at them and I say, you know what I say to them? When people ask me why am I wasting my time doing good, I look at them and I say, why aren't you why aren't you I don't know how to say this, but I'm saying I look at them and I question them. I say, won't you do it? I mean, like never question a positive person. You know who question positive people? Negative people. Cause they just don't understand our energy. They just don't understand why we do what we do. They just don't understand why we love people. They just don't get it because they full of so much hate. They got so much hate in their heart that they just don't know how a happy, loving person function. Like they really want to sit down there and break down why do we take our time out of our day and to go buy back to school supply for kids and give it to them. But you know what? A lot of parents they'll appreciate this. A lot of parents like really need help. So what's the problem? What's the problem if we choose to help them? Like in the United States do a lot for out the country people. There's a lot of people that's in the country that needs help too. That really needs help. There's a lot of homeless people. That's why I donated so much money to the back to feeding the homeless fund that the Stoop Gang got going on because I believe in stuff like that. You know what I mean, so I would never let negative people get me down. I would never let negative people let me stop. That's why I don't get up in this trucking gossip and this trucking back and forth. And these trucking people. That's why I don't care about over the road versus local. I try to tell people good stuff about local, good stuff about over the road. Because at the end of the day, it's just at the end of the day, if we was all equal as truck drivers, like these brokers would not be playing us. They playing us because we're so different. We're always fighting. We're so much apart. If we were one, if we were one, these brokers would not be playing us. Right now, these brokers are winning because like trucking is not a brotherhood no more. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll ever be again. Sadly, I don't think it'll ever be. I don't think it'll ever be. That's gonna be a topic. We're gonna get into that topic another time. That's a sad topic, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that topic. Trucking need to be a brotherhood, but sadly it's not, and I don't know if it's ever gonna be again. I wish it would be. I wish it would be like that. So everybody, y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and y'all just think about that, man. Trying to get trucking to be back to where it was as a brotherhood. Y'all take it easy out there. Stay blessed. Um, do something good today. Have fun with your family. If you're home right now, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Everybody that just came up in here for the first time, make sure y'all hit the bell. And anybody that's out there that have any idea where I can go with our back to school drive, just drop me an email. Cause right now we only got Austell and Florida, and we're looking for someplace else. So that's what we do. So y'all stay true. We'll holler at you.